So now I want to talk a little bit about the framework and the theories when it comes to my website. Well, I mainly used Lloyd Bitzer's rhetorical situation when it came to developing my website, how I wanted to submit it, what audience I was trying to reach, and so forth. So with that, the rhetorical situation has three major components: exigence, audience, and constraints. Well, the exigence is pretty much like the emergency. Now, in my case, when it comes to service learning, there really is no emergency per se, but my whole thing when it comes to getting service learning out there is I wanted to raise awareness. I wanted people to be educators, which gets into my next point of the audience, but I wanted educators to know about service learning, to see that it has tremendous amount of value, and how not only can it help the students, it could also help the faculty, the administration, the community. Now, like I said a few moments ago, my audience is educators. The website is geared for educators, although other people can go and look at the website. That's not a problem, but it's really designed for educators to talk about the successes of service learning. It has links to videos talking about service learning. It has my personal experiences with service learning. A lot of really good stuff. Okay? And it was designed to get educators really involved in it, to make them take up interest in service learning. And the constraints, they're really on the website. Not too many constraints were discussed, largely because I wanted to appeal to the emotions of the educators to get them more involved in service learning. There are constraints though with service learning, and I'll talk more about that a little later. But I try to use Aristotle's pathos in the way I presented my website. There was one point in the website where I said you need to be that activist. Take up interest, discover your interests, and mold that into a service learning lesson, component. Develop your interests, seek them out. So I really was trying to appeal to the emotions of the educators. And once you appeal to the emotions of people, you strike a nerve with something that's really important to them, they will follow through, and perhaps go ahead and move on with getting service learning into their classrooms.